So a friend of ours had a biking accident today. They're okay, but they broke their left thumb. And they put a video up on social media explaining that they were okay, just a broken thumb. But they asked the question, what do you do when you're injured like this and you have to go out and DJ the next day? Well, I might know a thing or two about DJing with one hand. And for those of you who've been living under a rock, yeah, had a stroke 13 years ago, lost the use of my dominant right hand, and I'm left with this one. And my leg's screwed up, and there's some stuff wrong in here too, but I regress. Some people actually get annoyed when I bring up the stroke. They think I bring it up too much. Really, I try to only bring it up when it's relevant, and I think it's relevant in this video because I've been out DJing since, I think, 6 weeks after my stroke. I was out DJing at a music festival. How did I do it? Well, I worked it out. You figure it out. But there was something I did want to share with you. And it's something that I heard in an interview with Randy Bachman. If you don't know who that guy is, Randy Bachman is the lead guitarist, singer of the Guess Who and Bachman Turner Overdrive. Taj Bachman's dad, who did She's So High. This guy. Cool guy. He's a really good guitar player. He's a cool singer, but he's a great writer. And he shared with this interviewer that a long time ago, somebody told him, no matter how good of a guitar player you are, there's going to be somebody out there better. For every Eddie Van Halen, there's a 12-year-old kid in Korea that can outplay him or play just like him. And, that's true. So, knowing that no matter how good of a guitar player you are, there's going to be a better one out there, you need to learn how to write. And this guy had like 11 top 10 singles with those bands. He learned how to write. Regardless of his ability of playing guitar or how good the next guy might be, he can write. And I think that's kind of the DJ thing. And I could use my left hand just like my right hand when it came to the decks or controller or whatever. There wasn't controllers back then, really, but I wasn't amazing at it. But what I was really good at was programming. I felt like that was my superpower. Now, there's always a better turntablist out there, but I learned how to program for the audiences I was playing for. And that meant something. This particular DJ who had the injury, I know them, and I know that they're very focused on performance DJing right now, where they're using controllers and doing a lot of effects and things. And that's cool, but you know what? When something like your hand gets taken away from you and you can't do that anymore, you've got to rely on another skill to put you or separate you from the next DJ. And in my opinion, programming is a really good one to focus on. Focus on your programming skills. No, it's not going to be as slick and as cool as it was with two hands. You're not going to be able to do the fancy transitions and things with one hand unless you practice a lot. And even at that, two hands are better than one, obviously. But if you're a strong programmer, nobody can take that away from you. So it doesn't matter as much if you can't do all that trick stuff. I know DJs who are paraplegics, quadriplegics, severe, like a cerebral palsy thing, and they're DJing with their mouth. So there's always a way to press play. There's always a way to do it. If there's a will, there's a way. Another thing that I try to focus on is my MC skills. Talking on the microphone. Being an effective communicator when I'm doing those types of events. Knowing when to turn the mic on. Knowing what to say and what not to say. Knowing when it's not appropriate to turn the microphone on. Those are the kind of things I can focus on. Because I cannot do the crazy trick stuff two-handed anymore. But if you lose the trick stuff, you can fall back on the programming and still set yourself apart from the next DJ and put on performances that your audience are going to dig. That's it. Quick video for you. Just a vlog. Hope it made sense. Questions, answers, down here in the comments section. By the way, I cut my finger today. See that? Band-Aid. I was cooking on a lid from a can of corn. Slice. So now I only have this stuff. This I can't really use too much, but that's my injury for today. That. I'm down to 4 fingers, or 3 fingers and a thumb, something like that. Practice and enjoy.